What's up, guys? How you doing? So real quick, I have a video in regards to permanent total. I'm not permanent total, I'm 100% scheduler. Before I continue though, hit the subscribe button, the alert, like, comment the video, whatever you want, but just do a follow. All right. So in regards to permanent total, what I wanted to explain is that because I'm not 100%, because I'm not a 100% PNT, I'm going to be applying for it. So I'm going to share that experience going through e-benefits, how to apply for it. Now, a lot of people have been telling me, oh, don't do it because you might end up losing your 100%. No, I'm not scared of losing my 100%. Because my symptoms are my symptoms, you know, and so far my symptoms have not changed at all. You know, it is what it is. I continue seeing my providers, and nothing has changed. Yes, I've added a few things on ways to control my symptoms, but that's not going to change. The other thing that I was going to explain or reiterate is that the reason for the permanent total. So the permanent total, there's two things, and the way I want to explain it is, how do you get, how is it that you know, because the scheduler rating, I'm up for another CMP exam on my 5th year, which is October of 2021. And then after that, 5 years later would be on my 10th year would be another CMP exam because I'm a scheduler. And then on the 20th year as well. Now, if I was permanent total, I wouldn't have to go through any of that. You know, it is what it is. So as a permanent total, from the day that I get permanent total to the 10th year, if something was to happen to me due to my service connection, let's say I was to pass away, then my kids would get a DIC, which is a dependence and indemnity compensation. Now, if after the 10th year something was to happen to me for whatever reason, I was to pass away, then it wouldn't matter if it was a service connection. My kids would still get dependence and indemnity compensation. Now, let's say I was to have a kid that's 15 years old now, or 18 years old, and I was permanent in total, then that kid would get free schooling. Now, it all depends what type of free schooling. I'm still going to look into that. But my kid would get not only free schooling, but they will also get a stipend. And it would be a $1,200 stipend while they're in school. Obviously, they would have to maintain a certain GPA, which it would be a C and above. And they would have to be a full-time student, which is 12 credits or more. So those are the great things about being a permanent total. The other thing about permanent total is that I wanted to explain it. It means it's a gathering, a comparison of all your service connection, and you get a 100% on all your service connections. Now, if let's say your PTSD or your back is only 100%, all of it is just 100%. So your back is 100%. And you get permanent total for that. The rest of them are still static. You know, the rest of them are not static. So you can still get a CMP exam for those. So you want to look how to get a static on your service connections. That's something that there's nothing that you can state or apply for, but by going to appointments and continuing your appointments and continuing to show that you're not getting better, because that's what static would grant you static on your service connection. And static would mean that those service connection ratings will never get touched again. It won't get reduced at all, or even, upgrade, but you want to maintain whatever you have. So it is what it is. But that would be on your provider. Your provider will be able to get you a static on your service connections. So there's a difference in all of them. But permanent total, you want permanent total, because of the great benefits that come with permanent total. So I'm going to apply for that, and I'm going to share that through the YouTube channel, and we'll see how it goes. I'll share my experience with my CMP exam, let you know how it went, what I said, and how I remained 100%, or what affected me that lowered my 100%. All right, guys. So stay tuned. Again, subscribe, hit the alert button, like and comment my videos. All right, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.